First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you, brother, around the four corners of the earth that push this truth in all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim, that's coming looking like the heathen, but you are in fact Israel and you do believe in this truth wholeheartedly. Shalom to you, Akwat, that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to. Now here we have a prime example of why our well, number one, the curses, but here you have a great example of why our community is the way it is. You know, being we in this matriarchal society, where things are led and ruled and governed by women. You have these two brothers that murdered cops, and you have their mom that's speaking on their behalf. But this is exactly the attitude I expected her to have.
Okay, I just wanted to get on here real quick to be a voice for my boys, Eric and Monty Morgan. I want you to know I love you, and your family loves you, and you're not alone. Know that shit. For everybody else, I just want to simply say there is another side, and my boy's side is not being told right now. I cannot speak too much on it, but I will say this. Don't believe everything you hear and see. It's fictitious. And there is another side. My boys are not monsters, what people trying to paint them to be, at all. At all. There is another side. I don't believe a damn thing CPD says. And I can guarantee you this. My boys was afraid. I'm afraid. Our young black women, not only young black women, young black men, like I just said, I'm afraid. Adults are afraid of the CPD. And I'm clean. I'm not a criminal. My car is clean. I got insurance, all of that. But if a cop get behind me, my heart drops. We fear our police here. Unfortunately, we fear them. We don't believe in them. We don't trust them. They get behind us. Our hearts drop. We're scared. That's just the reality of it. Whether people want to hear that or not, I don't give a damn what people want to hear. I need to be a voice for my boys. And that's all I got to say. Let me get in this hospital to see my damn son.
And she got arrested trying to go into the hospital. But there's another side. Your son shot and killed police, you know, for just a regular traffic stop, you know, which that's hey, judgment of the Lord. But these are the type of children that are produced when they're left with their moms. Not all the time, but a good majority of it. A good majority of it comes from women like this. But I'm gonna read a few scriptures. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse. I'll start at 15. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. And you know, deep down she's ashamed, but she's trying to speak highly, like it's the wrong image being painted for these boys. I'm going to jump to verse 17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yeah, he shall give delight unto thy soul. And you know, she's not delighted right now. She could put on the act. She could act like she's unfazed and unbothered, but deep down she's ashamed, man. She's ashamed. Jump to the book of 2nd Ezra. Uh, 5 and 8. And it reads, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And that's exactly what you see here, man. She raised monsters, man. You know? And it's a reason why a man is supposed to be in the house, man. To establish that discipline and that order, you know. You have a lot of men that raise their, kids to be gangsters and thugs and, things like that. But for the most part, man, a man want his son to have a good name and a good reputation and a good credibility out in the, in society. We'll jump to the book of Mark. 3rd chapter. I'll start at the 27th verse. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. And our houses have been spoiled, man. Our strong men have been bound up in the prison, taken out, killed, and this is what you left with. And also Esau has played a trick on the woman to get rid of the man, to say she don't need a man. But then you end up with situations like this. Because your boy's only going to listen to you for so long, man. A man has to check them and put them in order. And this is what happens when we go outside of that chain of command that the Lord has set before us. The man is the head of the woman, and the Lord is the head of the man, and the Most High Yahweh is the head of the Lord. And that's the chain of command all the way down to the children. And this is what happens when you don't follow that chain of command. Hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and the Bible Ball.